Hey everyone, so I just want to do a quick video here to show how you can test remote control to see if it really is broken or if it's just the batteries or whatever. So yeah, anyway, if you like these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff. So first off, just the simplest thing is just try replacing the batteries. And so yeah, I've already replaced these. And I've actually tried, these are new batteries, and then I've also tried these new batteries as well. And this remote is still not working. But yeah, anyway, you can just try replacing the batteries though, for sure. And actually, these are kind of hard to get out. So see, that's another thing too, is sometimes on these cheaper remotes, it's actually, yeah, you want to make sure they're in there all the way. There we go. Yeah, and so yeah, that's the second thing you want to try is, yeah, just make sure they're inserted all the way. And then also make sure they're oriented correctly. So yeah, they'll almost always have one of these orientation labels in here. So yeah, so you can see it says to put the positive side, or this side that has like the little cap sticking out onto facing upwards. However, on this other side, man, these batteries are hard to get out. Okay. So yeah, you can see on this one, it's actually opposite. And so yeah, so actually the negative goes on the top, and that's because these are connected in series. You don't have to necessarily know what that means on electrical engineering terms, but yeah, anyway, basically it just means that they have to be connected together. So then, yeah, anyway, yeah, just check the orientation is what I'm trying to say here. So, so yeah, and then also on these remotes, almost always the negative side is going to be on the top, or sorry, not on the top, but just where this spring thing is. So yeah, you can see the springs on the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to put the negative on the spring here. Again, sometimes there's a spring on the where the positive goes, which is really annoying. It's hard to get those in sometimes, but yeah, just make sure they're oriented correctly. If you tried that, you can also try the remotes or the batteries in a different remote and see if it works in there, or just any other device that takes batteries. And if they work in the other device, then yeah, then they should be good. However, you can also use your multimeter to check the voltage on these batteries. So yeah, you can see how I have this set up. So yeah, just put the red probe inside of this hole that's labeled volt and then ohm milliamps, and then yeah, this black probe in the COM hole, and then yeah, don't worry about this 10 ADC hole at the top. Oh yeah, and then you want to choose however your multimeter looks. Just choose the one that says something like DC voltage. And then you want to choose like 20 or 10 or whatever number on your multimeter is closest to 1.5. That's the number you want to choose. Mine is 20. Yeah, because these batteries, all batteries are going to be 1.5 volts. So yeah, it doesn't matter if these are AAA batteries, but same thing for like AA's, C batteries, D batteries. They're all going to be 1.5 volts. So yeah, so the way you want, so if you want to have your multimeter, you want to check them. Just put the negative side on the bottom here, the black probe on the bottom, and then you put the red one on the top for positive. And then yeah, you can see on the multimeter over here, it's reading at about 1.58 volts. And so yeah, that's pretty close. It doesn't have to be exactly 1.5 volts, just somewhere, pretty close to it. You don't want it to be too low. But yeah, if they're reading somewhere around 1.5 volts, then they should be good. And by the way, if you do put the negative on the top and the positive on the bottom, that's okay. You're not going to break the battery or anything. It'll just show on the multimeter. It'll show negative 1.5 volts. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's just saying that you have your leads mismatched. But yeah, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Anyway, and then so then if you check that the batteries are still working, you're sure that the batteries are good. Then yeah, just put them back in here. And then one more check that you can do to really tell to see if your remote control is bad, or if there's something internal that's broken on it that needs to be fixed. Again, make sure you push the batteries in, and even just rotating them a little bit with your thumb kind of helps to get a good connection. Also, if there's any corrosion, make sure you clean that out too, because yeah, that can make it so you don't have a good connection. But yeah, if you've done all that stuff, then there's actually another cool trick you can do. So just take out your smartphone camera. That's the cool thing about nowadays, because everyone has a camera that has video qualities that they just carry around with them all the time. So yeah, you just want to take out your smartphone camera, go into a dark room. So I'm going to turn off the flash of my camera, and then just start pushing buttons. And if you don't see this light flashing here, then that means your remote is bad. Whereas like if I take this remote that is working, this Zenith remote, you can see it's flashing. You will not be able to see this with your eyes. This is infrared light, so it's invisible to the human human vision. But your phone camera should be able to pick it up. So yeah. Anyway, you can see I'm pushing buttons on this remote on the right, and there's no light that's flashing there. However, on the left, it is flashing. Again, you have to use your phone camera. This trick won't work. But yeah, this remote control is definitely bad. And also, one more thing too is this infrared trick won't always work because if your remote is one of these fancy ones like this Yamaha remote, they actually put a blocker on the front where the infrared light like goes through it, but it actually isn't picked up on the camera. So yeah, you can see I turn off the light and I push buttons. Oh, actually, it is going through now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so before it wasn't really going through, but yeah, sometimes if you have a blocker there, it doesn't show up. But yeah, it seems like it is showing up right now, so that's good. But yeah, anyway, also though, like some of these remotes will have like buttons that light up, so that's another way to test. But yeah, actually, I guess it is coming through. Maybe I was just hitting the wrong buttons before. But yeah, anyway, that's a really cool trick though. That yeah, just turn off the lights, and yeah, just use your camera to look and see if there's something coming through. But anyway, hope this video helps someone out. Yeah, I think this remote definitely needs to be replaced. We could diagnostic more, like there might be some solder joints that are bad or have gone frozen, is what we call them, or like they're just they need to be reflowed. But yeah, I don't know, it's probably easier just to buy a new remote. So yeah, anyway, I hope this video helps someone, and yeah, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.